We know what's going on overseas. We done talked about it many times. You know, and I don't think people even recognize how many times we done went over these areas. Okay? What we seeing today, we seeing the white man realign himself, his positioning with certain leaders in the world. Now, the other week, when I got on Mubarak, you can clearly remember when I told you, I'm looking at Mubarak, what did I say? Next, gonna be Gaddafi. Said that 2 weeks before it went down, okay? But see, niggas is too busy off into this bullshit. You don't pay attention. You're arguing over a religion. You niggas arguing over shit that don't even exist. None of it really exists. I don't give a fuck which one it is. Because when it comes down to it, power is taken by force. Okay? You can never talk your way, you can never preach or teach your way into power. The only way power is exchanged is by force. And so, you know, looking from the outside in, you know, I remember not too long ago where Gaddafi was trying to push for this United Africa, United States of Africa. You understand what I'm saying? And that somehow Gaddafi ended up being the president of the African Union. Okay? Now, that lets us know it's enough niggas in Africa to support his ass. And so when you start to seeing the motherfucking dominoes fall, okay? If you're seeing turmoil in the northern regions, I see it infecting the whole continent, one way or another, okay? Because the only thing left to happen is the cronies to fall right along with him, and that includes his cronies right here in the United States of America, okay? A lot of people are not going to want to hear that, but it's true, because he has supporters in the United States, okay? One of them being Louis Farrakhan, all right, okay? And so when you start seeing the head motherfucker fall, you can just, I mean, it's over for Islam. I'm just being real. You know, a lot of motherfuckers keep thinking that somehow Islam is going to change the world, Christianity going to change the world, Judah, all of them have went to their apex, and the motherfuckers have come down, and they're not coming back up. So you can try to breathe life into that shit if you want to. For black people, it is about nationalism. As Marcus Garvey said, that's the highest ideals. That's got to be our religion. We can't come in here and argue, no motherfucker did Adam and Eve. Is they so goddamn what? If they did or if they didn't. Ain't gonna feed nobody. You can sit in here and argue that shit all day long. Did them, you know, is it pyramids on Mars? A lot of motherfuckers want to talk. I mean, our minds is all over the place. And what it's showing, we are so vulnerable for attack. That's what it shows. We are so vulnerable for attack because the shit that's going on overseas, you're going to realize in small little pockets is already going on here. See motherfuckers in Wisconsin? See motherfuckers, you know, these crackers, what they saying is that you motherfuckers done fuck Africa. You done fuck the peoples of the world, but now it's coming back on you. It's coming back on. And let it be known, keep your eyes out, because there's all type of motherfuckers. I don't know where my G's at today, but I'll be getting on their ass as soon as they pop up. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, you know, pockets of agitation, rebellion is going on right here on this wicked ass soil, right here. Okay? And so once you learn history, you understand that what happened before, if the conditions don't truly change, as Marcus Garvey has said, the oppressed still oppressed. Okay, and as long as you have people that is oppressed, as long as you have people that's starving, as long as you have the have-nots, while you got these crackers living on Mount Olympus, living high on the fucking hog, where the majority of African people, I don't give a fuck about nobody else. You understand? I say it and I say it again. A lot of people get on me because I don't support some black and brown initiative. I don't give a fuck about the brown. Let them fight for their goddamn cause. You understand what I'm saying? We always want to jump on teams with a motherfucker, and soon as they get the best benefit out of the shit, they gonna leave our ass behind. Okay? And so what the fuck you think we gonna do if we help these motherfuckers into some type of position? You think they're gonna help us to go back to Africa? These motherfuckers gonna do the same goddamn thing that the cracker gonna do, because they assume that this is their land any motherfucker. Well, so why they gonna give us something? Okay? And so Marcus Garvey told us that we got to go back home. That's the only place for us. And I know a lot of people just don't believe it because the shit, we ain't been moving in that direction at all. And so the further you go in the hole and you go deeper and deeper, when you look up, goddamn. I mean, each motherfucking year, each generation, we go deeper. And so when you look up, it just becomes impossible. And so motherfuckers just settle for just being here. Just settle. Okay? And so I convict Islam for being the main perpetrator of turning us away from Africa after the fall of Marcus Garvey. Because what they did is that they kept the nationalistic aspect, so you think they kept that because they knew people wanted a nation. And Marcus Garvey was, so they kept the nation, but they turned our vision from Africa over to Mecca, over to some fucking Morocco. And then you had the Moorish Science Temple with they traitorous asses and diverted us up under the goddamn water. We come from Easter Island. You understand? We come from a landmass that now sunk up under the goddamn water. Nobody know where it at. We can't plant a fucking seed in it. We can't get no fresh water out of it. They diverted us. And there's no doubt in my mind that the United States government installed all of them motherfuckers. Just like they installed Gaddafi. Just like they installed Mubarak. You got to understand, this is just a small microcosm of what's going on over there. So just as you see them chop the heads off of them motherfuckers, you're going to see they're going to chop heads over here. Just watch it. You're going to see motherfuckers get quiet. You're going to see motherfuckers don't even make no appearances. They ain't going to even, niggas is shaking. Motherfuckers shaking. Who going, all the backdoor dealings and shit. Is this motherfucker going to tell you, because motherfuckers ain't just going to go down by themselves. Okay? And so, you ain't just going to go down by themselves. So, I mean, birds of a feather flock together. Okay? And so as you see, this motherfucker is being brought down. He couldn't get the Africans to come in to this United States of Africa. They couldn't, and Kwame Nkrumah was the first that brought that vision of the United States of Africa. You understand what I'm saying? Dr. Clark said, that might even be the wrong terminology. You don't even sound like the United States. But Kwame Nkrumah was the one that brought that terminology, United States. And so now you see Gaddafi, this motherfucker had on an outfit with all of our leaders on it. If you Google it, he had Patrice Lumumba, he had Kwame Nkrumah, he had all the revolutionaries on this shirt. You understand what I'm saying? And this motherfucker ain't nothing but a mixed breed bastard ass Arab. He's down with the Arab. That's all he's there for. Mubarak, and when you seen not too long ago when Sudan went to take its vote for, becoming its own sovereign nation, who went to Sudan to visit Bashir? Mubarak and Gaddafi. Mubarak and Gaddafi. Because they knew that they motherfucking ass had failed that cracker slave master. And they knew that they was going to get their head chopped in. That's why they went down there, to see all that they could do. And you know what Bashir told them? Ain't shit we could do. Nothing. Ain't nothing we could do. Because obviously, it's some African nations that's backing Darfur. It got to be. It got to be. And so you're not getting that information. But ain't no way they been jumping on them. Now why all of a sudden they got strength to cast them votes and get that sovereignty. They got some backing in Africa. We got to get peoples on the ground that brings us back this information. You can't look at Yahoo News, CNN, nothing but liars. You understand what I'm saying? Gonna tell what's the best benefit for the white slave master over here? They ain't gonna tell you that Africa kicking their ass. They're not gonna tell you that. And they ain't supposed to tell you that. They're your motherfucking enemy. How the hell the white man gonna tell you what's really going on in Africa? But that's our fault. That's our fault that we don't go to Africa and talk to our brothers and sisters. But you motherfuckers will go down to the Bahamas. You go down to fucking Cancun. And we're going to Mexico. But we're going to see our ancestors that put monuments and ancient history down there. And a lot of people need to see that because that's their first step. A lot of niggas can't go to Africa. They don't want to go to Africa. But if you can spark their mind by taking them and showing them what's right here in the backyard and showing them, and look what we done here. You need to go back home and see even a greater experience. Sometimes you have to, you have to feed them little at a time. And so we even getting motherfuckers mad because we going down to Mexico to show them the Olmecs. Voyages of the Nile, where our ancestors came over here, built pyramid, temples, brought religion, mathematics and science, spirituality. Ain't no fucking Mayan calendar. The hell a Mayan get a goddamn calendar? They only been here 2 days. Ain't even been here long enough to even do the calculations. You understand? The damn Mayan calendar supposedly go back 3000 BCE, but then when you look up the Olmecs, what time period did they exist? They came on the scene around 300 AD. How the hell you gonna invent a calendar that go back 3000 BC and you wasn't even here to do the goddamn calculations? The Africans did the calculations and gave it to them. And that's what the story is telling us. So we've been all over the world doing, causing achievement and accomplishment that brought the rest of the world into what you call civilization. And we're going to have to go back to our ancestors and reclaim our history in order to restart this shit. Because niggas is lost. Period. We are lost in this game. For real. And these peoples is fighting and shit and taking shit. And right now, with the turmoil that's going on in Africa, I don't see why no African army has moved in on that shit. Because this would be the right time to take it back. Because it's in turmoil. And in the terms of history, in ancient Egypt, when you read and it says intermediate periods, this is what you call an intermediate period, where the government has fallen. There's no one truly in power. You got what you call warlords and different, various men that's claiming rule over different areas of the nation. Ain't really no one leader. You understand what I'm saying? So all it takes is one strong contingency to go in, bust heads, take it over, and there's somebody to say something. And I don't give a goddamn how many goddamn Arabs Gaddafi killed. I hope he dropped bombs on all them motherfuckers, and then I hope they come in and cut his motherfucking throat at the end. Don't kill him yet. Let him do all the motherfucking damage he can. Let him drop bombs. They say he giving his supporters missiles. Give it to him. Kill all them motherfuckers. And then in the end come in and cut his goddamn throat. Because they took our land, they have been murdering and raping and the same goddamn Arab that sell you that bad meat, sell your babies the poison, sell your babies the blunts, give your babies the sacks, to sell outside the goddamn liquor store. That's the same goddamn Arab that's in Africa. And what he's doing in a small microcosm right here in your community is what he's doing on a continental scale in Africa, on a global scale in Africa and in Asia. So the Arab is not your enemy, your friend. He is your arch enemy. The white man is your arch enemy, and both of them is in cahoots in trying to keep you down. Who gave the Arab permission to come down here and sell goddamn liquor in the African community? The white man. Who gives him the permission to build his goddamn liquor store right next to the damn church. I mean, right next to it. And you niggas talking about you love God. But if you go over to seas in Islam, it's a rule of law that you cannot have liquor like goddamn 300 miles from a mosque. Not just right next door, like 4,000 miles from a mosque. But they come over here and disrespect your God because they know they gave it to you. They know it's fake. They know you ain't gonna do nothing but go in there and slob, hoop and holler, get that goddamn preacher all your goddamn money, can't even pay your goddamn bills, can't even buy your babies the clothes that they need to go on their back, but you'll give it to the preacher man. And you got Detroit look like motherfucking Kosovo. Like somebody done dropped all time, and the only thing you can see coming up out the smoke is these big ass mega churches. Straight up. And y'all don't see nothing wrong with that. Okay, that's because we done lost our nationalism. You need to go back to Marcus Garvey. You need to go back to Malcolm X. But Marcus Garvey more so than anybody because he had the best plan for our people. Bottom goddamn line, hands down. A lot of people are always talking about what Elijah Muhammad did for Malcolm X. But when you really look at his program come from Marcus Garvey because his mama and his daddy was Garveyites. They don't never talk about that, acting as if, you know, he heard some, and just like many others, they heard the nationalism in Elijah. And so a lot of people flock to that. But then he said, goddamn it, once he got his head straight and he seen really what, because Islam is a lie, but shit. The Nation of Islam is 3, 4, 5 cuts on the lie. You understand what I'm saying? He said, God damn, I went over there and seen the real lie. And then I come over here and I seen how y'all motherfuckers done put 3, 4, 5 cuts on it. Okay? And it fucked them up. You know what I'm saying? When you got a man as powerful as Malcolm X who can really change, you know, the demographics or the minds of people, they had to kill him. They had to kill him. So all of it is a lie. The Muslim, the Arab, and it is, a lot of niggas want to say it ain't Islam. Let it be clear that the national religion of Egypt is Islam. The national. So don't get to running talking about all Muslim. Motherfucker, shut up. The national religion of Egypt is Islam. And the national title for Egypt is the Arab Republic of Egypt. So you got both with the Arab and Islam. So don't run. They went over there and flooded out our temples. Right here. With this lake right here that you call Nasser Lake. Now, that lake is a man-made lake. They dammed that at Aswan. They dammed it at Aswan, Aswan Dam, and caused that lake to be there. And it was nothing but Nubian temples, just like you see in Egypt. Nothing but Nubian temples, a lot of Nubian graves and villages, and many tens of thousands of our people. They're going to tell our people that they got to leave. Many of them never left. Man, they drowned thousands tens of thousands of our people is up under that water. You think I give a goddamn about an Arab? They drowned tens of thousands. You know, because even the queen, even Hatshepsut, this is the pose of the Suten. He's the enforcer, or she is the enforcer of Ma'at, which is righteousness, harmony, right teaching, rule of government. Whatever you got to do to keep Ma'at in place, then you should do that. Even if it means killing kids. Even if it means killing women. Yep, look at you. Look at your weak ass heart. Motherfucker, I wouldn't give a fuck about none of these crackers. When you get ready to kill their ass, go straight to their babies and they fucking women. Too wrong for YouTube. Won't put this shit on. They'll ban my ass off the internet. And I don't give a fuck. Because that's what they do. When they go out there and have your women aborting their babies, that's what it is. They using the shit on you. They using it on you. Going up in there, snatching the queen's uterus out at an alarming rate. That's what they doing. They ain't shooting her down, but they're doing even worse to her. You know, psychologically destroying our women, because ain't no man there to help her out. You put the baby there with your bitch ass, and then you run off, and then the cracker just like the devil all in her ear, teaching you to see what the nigga did to you. He's no good. I got the right answer for you. Go on and get rid of the baby. You know, and then we're going to give you a couple dollars. You go to school. You understand what I'm saying? This is the trick of the goddamn devil. He been doing the goddamn shit since we got off the boat, but we were stronger then because we fought the cracker every chance we got. Even the queens fought, spit in his goddamn face. Hang me, bitch, but I'm gonna spit on your ass until the motherfucking rope pop my neck. You niggas are soft. You niggas are soft. If the cracker come, you know, I seen the motherfuckers out there, we's coming in. Niggas talking to the police. Cause of some shit, nigga, I don't know what happened. Don't fucking come in here, y'all out there talking to the police. What the fuck wrong with niggas? Back in the day, you wouldn't even do no shit like that. Bitch, what did you see? I ain't see shit. I ain't see nothing. Don't even talk to him. Because a nigga gonna say, well, motherfucker, if you're talking now, you will talk later. Okay? You understand what I'm saying? Where the code at? Where the fucking code at? You understand what I'm saying? And so we got to, as men, we got to get a code. We got to understand if this shit pop off, that this is a brotherhood. Plain and simple. It ain't got to be hard. This is a brotherhood. And at any point in time, these motherfuckers come down in Detroit and anywhere else, and they attack any of our people, then we should move the whole city upon their ass and kill any motherfucker that ain't a Detroiter, which means all crackers, all Arabs, all Indians, red dot or feather. I don't give a fuck. I don't discriminate. If they ain't black, be on the attack. You understand what I'm saying? And I mean that to the bottom of my heart. Because with the situation, they plot. Tea parties. What the fuck you think them crack? The white boy went out there and shot that senator, sending a message. Y'all motherfuckers better fall in line. Y'all done went too far to the motherfucking left. You done gave these niggas, these spics, and these goddamn Chinese motherfuckers the whole land. Ain't gave us shit, really. The only thing they gave us is the slave labor, and now they don't even want us to have that. They're outsourcing in India, outsourcing in China, outsourcing every goddamn thing, because that's the new slave population, where they can go over there and get a nigga 2 cents, make shoes, come over here, foot action, and sell that shit for $200. And niggas go in there and buy it. I want a couple pairs of gym shoes, I ain't gonna lie. Because y'all niggas ain't gonna look at you unless you're fresh. You're right, you're right. You come out there holes in your shoes, they don't even want to talk to you. You know what I'm saying? You know what it is. Your shit curled up on the end, they ain't gonna, your word don't mean shit. I'm just being real. So, you know, it's a catch-22. So you get that couple of hookups and you put that shit up, and you don't wear that shit every day. You pull that shit out on occasions, nigga. You know what it is. You got police out there, y'all. I see them walking by. You got agents everywhere. And so they know we here. They know we here. And they want to see, you know, because they know that this group right here is being broadcasted all around the world. They know that. They know that. And they hoping that one day we'll be dumb enough to give them some information. But we're not going to do it. We're going to always generalize, because we got leaders in all these communities that know how to take that clay and mold it and shape it to fit their own community in particular situation. We're not going to give no goddamn information out but to fight. That's it. And we got generals all over this in our race that know what to do. You understand what I'm saying? So we got to thank brothers. We got to be in that art of war. We got to thank sisters. We got to be in that art of war. And we, you know, as we walk around out here, we got to have our eyes open. That's why the eye is all over the wall. To see, to open up. Yo, don't let them motherfuckers play you with that mysticism. It's a mystery, you know, but nigga, we don't need that. It's a deeper meaning, but there's always the simple meaning, which is more powerful than any goddamn meaning. 1 plus 1 equal 2. Simple as that. Simple as that. You understand what I'm saying? If the motherfucker want it, give it to him. And sometimes we always think defense, offense. That if they come fuck with us. If you see them motherfuckers is locking and loading, take it to their ass sometime. Okay? If the motherfucker come down here, he gonna turn off the lights. You know what? Turn them off for his bitch ass. You got to come a different way on his ass. You understand what I'm saying? When them crackers, they think, we need the lights so much. Learn how to live without the lights. Turn the lights off in the house for a while. Turn the motherfuckers off. Don't use no electricity for a minute and see how you can function. Okay? Turn them up, don't get the, turn the water off for a minute. Okay? And think. Yeah, let it come to silence. Think, how in the fuck could you get some water if you need it? Because when them babies is asking for water and you ain't got it, motherfucker, it fall on the man. Okay? It fall on you. How you gonna get this water out? Where you gonna get the water at? If the cracker put tanks down at the river. Block off all the motherfucker. He got the valve now. Oh, Dave Bean and gave him the fucking valve. How you gonna let the cracker have the valve? And you let him. Certain shit, man, should call. If them crackers can go to Wisconsin and do that, why Detroit ain't went down there? Goddamn it, throw bricks through the motherfucking county building. Throw the bricks all through their windows. Make them know that that's just something that you just do not give away. You don't give away the goddamn water. That's just something that you do not give away. The land. God damn it. If I let you have a drink, bitch, it's because I'm benevolent. I'm going to give you a drink because I hate to see a man without. But other than that, when you talk about owning the valve, that's warfare. That's warfare. You got to understand that strategic areas on this map will always be strategic areas on the map. That means 2,000 years from now, it's going to be a war over the Persian Gulf. 2,000 years from now, it's going to be wars over the Gulf of Aden, right there. The tip right there between Arabia and Ethiopia. You understand? They created them damn nations, Eritrea and Djibouti. The cracker created them because he was cutting the African off from the coast. He cutting them off from the coast to have any type of control over the coast. And so this is the war that's going on with Somalia. Call it what it is. It's a war, okay? Because the Somalis is able to wreak havoc on ships over there in that region, okay? They're able to wreak havoc. These is not just, little militiamen. These is trained soldiers, okay? And they have had success in controlling this area for ancient years, ancient times, okay? And they're not going to give it up, and we should learn from that, okay? You should go and study Somalia deeper and get up out of Black Hawk Down and all that commercialism and understand what is they really fighting about. Why is they attacking them ships out there? Because them ships is putting tanks, unloading tanks all up in here so they can come into the interior and cause havoc. Okay? They dropping all that type of oil out in the water, killing the fish. This is the people's diet. They killing they killing the necessities of the people to live. Okay? You got the drinking water. You understand what I'm saying? And most so you just got these people that think that they can land on any shoreline of Africa, unload, take for nothing. Take it back to their land, uplift their land, India, China. They're nothing but rapers of Africa. That's all they is. The same one out there in the middle of the damn mall. Wasn't no Indians out here 10 years ago. And we the only ones out here, and we take all their money, our money, over there to them. And they ship it right back to create stronger economies in India, stronger economies in China, giving them more power to come into Africa and commit genocide on our people. That's it. So it was Europe and they rape of Africa. You understand? It wasn't only one nation in Africa didn't belong to Europe, and that was Ethiopia. All other nations have been taken by one cracker or another. And so I don't want to hear this shit where they say all white people is not bad. That's a bunch of bullshit. Because every fucking nation in Europe brought their wicked ass into Africa and they committed genocide. Leopold, King Leopold's, so what's the pronunciation of that word? Sequelacy or something, by Mark Twain. Little book down there. By Mark Twain. Get that book. Mark Twain had went to, where was the Congo. It was, at this time, it's still, on this map, it's still Zaire. Okay, so this is an older map. But that cracker was Leopold from Belgium, had, and another DVD. What's the name of that DVD that talks about it? It's over there. Red, rubber, black, death, white, some shit on that level. But it talks about how he went in there. And Mark Twain documented that he killed damn near 15 million people in a 40-year period. 15 million! And then you got some Uncle Tom niggas like the Moors that will tell you that the slave trade never happened. And if you take that one nation where it's documented that he killed damn near 15 million in that one nation, what do you think went on all over the continent? And how many people do you think, that's just on the continent? We ain't talking about the killings that's going on in the Caribbean. We're not talking about the killings that's going on in North America, Canada, United States, and Mexico, all down in Brazil. We're not talking about the killings that's going, because it was Africans all across the southern hemisphere. So anywhere you see a cracker, you got Tasmania. Where's Tasmania? Right here, right here, right here. Killed every man, woman, and child. Killed every man, total Holocaust. Total Holocaust. Killed everyone. Wiped the whole damn island out. Okay? You talking about, and then we can't fucking talk about fucking the cracker up? We got to be quiet all the fucking time? And this cracker going across the fucking, if we don't talk up for ourselves, our ass is out of here. Period. That's all it is to it. So it comes time for men and women to be courageous. You know what? And when you get in the fight, man, the energy, woo, you know what I'm saying? Especially if you got comrades and shit. You know, what's up? You know, y'all want to get it popping? You know, they don't really want to get it popping because they know that once it get popping, the avalanche, because it's pent up. And so they don't want to tell you what they done took because you're going to know to take it back. Okay? And so they play motherfuckers with a little handout. They up your little EBT card. You know, they'll drop you a couple hundred more on it. Quiet niggas down. Give you a couple more, give you a free turkey. Give out free turkeys and shit. You know what I'm saying? Free. This is the mind that the crime, because he, you know, you ain't got nothing. So a crumb to some niggas is a cake. All right? A crumb can become a cake to a lot of people. So you got to understand, you got to know what you're going to have to take back. And the first thing that you take back is Africa. Okay? Because once you take back Africa, the welfare of Africans all over the planet, it will be a stronger, you know, benefit. If you start anywhere else and the motherland is in turmoil, no benefit. No motherfucking benefit. You cannot come on, you know, you living good, you got your couple rounds and shit on your shit, and you look overseas and your brothers and sisters is in turmoil. That's not no motherfucking success. We got to look, you know, every African must be fed. That is success. Every African must have a home. Every African must have all the essentials of livelihood. That's it. That's success. And when we get that, then the greater ideals will start to form. What's that, black man?
And every black man that's in America should have a home in Africa.
Every black man, that's indeed, no doubt about it.
Should.
Should.
Must.
Should. Must. I encourage all Africans, any and everywhere, to return home. Flat out. It is the best.
At least have a land.
Have some land?
Yes.
Okay.
Have a land in Africa. It don't matter what part in Africa too. Because Africa is freedom. I tell you that.
You heard it from the brother. And he's from the continent. And it's good to have the brothers from the continent come.
Seti said it last time too. And he always said it. So
Abu, that's my man. Now, Abu, give me a chance to talk, goddamn. You said, yeah, but I love you, baby, because you said everything that needed to be said, goddamn. You know, the brother, you damn near took my whole lecture from me. Where the hell was I at, man? Africa. You know, you always go back. You know, and you never lose. We got to go home. The best benefit. Let us read from Marcus Garvey. Let us read from Marcus Garvey. Get this book, The Philosophies and Opinions of Marcus Garvey. I'm telling you, it's a cold piece. A lot of it needs to be updated because all blueprints should be updated on a regular basis, every day, because the demographics change, okay? The demographics change. And when the demographics change, then you got to go to the map again. You got to go to the table with the statistics, the situation that is at hand, and you must have the generals look at the information and make a decision every day, okay? So don't ever get caught up on no one goddamn plan, okay? It's in the mind to always change and excel based on the situation. So don't let no motherfucker, you got something, I can see it in your face, you want to say something.
no, I said, where can I get that? I get that in the truck.
Yeah, you can get it in truth, brother. And if they ain't got it, we're going to request that they put the order in. Because, I mean, right now today, Marcus Garvey is still, I read it every day. And, man, listen here, Marcus Garvey is the coldest that ever did it. I ain't going to tell you no lie. He's the coldest that ever did it. I don't care who came behind Marcus Garvey. Yes, sir.
Did Marcus Garvey, I'm trying to make sure maybe you can fill me in. Did Marcus Garvey made a statement on doing an exposure on NAACP?
That was when him and Du Bois, man, they stayed at it.
Okay, I heard, yeah, because I heard that wasn't W.E. Du Bois was.
That's his affiliation with the NAACP.
Yeah, I heard that he said that he called him a sellout Negro because he was commissioned by Jacob Shipp, which was a Jewish guy.
Well, the NAACP at that time, they was the biggest attack on Marcus Garvey was coming from the NAACP and W.E.B. Du Bois. But to my understanding, at the end of his life, which all niggas at the end of their life, they gonna make a declaration that Marcus Garvey plan was the plan. You understand what I'm saying? But it's always at the end of your life, motherfucker, when you can't do shit about it. You know, you didn't spend your whole life attacking the brother, and now at the end of your life, you want to make this declaration that Marcus Garvey. And the thing is about Marcus Garvey is that he wasn't even at his pinnacle when they attacked him. See, Marcus Garvey was going across the seas, the ocean, with the engineers, with the scientists, with the teachers, with the skilled labor. Okay? Got niggas in Liberia that don't want to let him in. You understand what I'm saying? You got this global system that's put in place to keep us here. Okay? So that's why, you know, the BPC, we promote global African supremacy. And see, that's one thing that's different between me and Marcus Garvey. I don't believe that we could just do it and that the white man gonna stay where he at. That the Chinese gonna stay where he at. I don't believe it. I believe that the African race need to give the whole fucking globe an ass whooping. I mean a straight up ass whooping, and put them in their place. And in the southern hemisphere, that's us. The northern hemisphere, that's still us. That's still us. But we push their ass back to where they come from. And we take back, that's supremacy. Supremacy means you intend to stay on top. See, you know, in Garvey, and I believe that Garvey still had that in the back of his head, but he couldn't teach it that way at that time. I don't know if it was the Christianity, because he was a Christian. Nevertheless, he still was the coldest. He said if you're going to have a Jesus, it should be a black Jesus. Okay? He did bring that. Okay? So he ain't had no misconceptions like the Nation of Islam. I stay on their ass. That will put a cracker, fraud Muhammad, a peckerwood, that they want to pass off, fight you, because you talk about fraud, but when we say the black woman is God, then the nigga want to debate all day long. Want to debate all day long. Huh? Got to do away with them kind of niggas. Straight up and down. You understand? Go all off into this bullshit. Why the black woman ain't God? You know why the black woman is God? Because when you come through that womb and your ass is hungry, the only thing that can feed you is the breast. That's it. So long before you get the philosophy, long before you get the ideology, you got to sit on the lap. Okay? I done spit. That's all right. You got to sit on the lap. Okay? And you got to suckle for mama. Long before you get the ideology. See, the ideology come when these niggas get in your head. Teach you against your mama. These motherfuckers don't give a fuck about a woman. They homosexuals. Yeah. What the hell you gonna let a faggot tell you about the black woman ain't God? A faggot, a homosexual. Got little babies all in the pictures. Raping little babies all in the back. You know, Arabs sticking their goddamn penis in animals. Sheeps and camels. Kissing camels in the goddamn mouth. Same goddamn camel just done went and licked his goddamn nuts just 2 seconds ago, and they go kiss him right in the goddamn mouth. Come and give your woman diseases. Rape your woman, give her diseases. A lot of these goddamn diseases, when I was just looking at a documentary where when they went down to South America, they wiped out whole populations with disease alone. He's a disease, filthy ass beast. The Arab and the cracker. So you got to, no race mixture. Marcus Garvey brought that. No race mixture at all. Let them crackers go onto they self. Let the Chinese man go onto himself. You keep your woman for you, because she's the most precious thing you got, because she's the one gonna birth your seed again. Nigga, you ain't got no lineage. If you ain't got your woman, she the one gonna give you your lineage. And you know why the black woman is God? Because every woman wants to see her son as the ruler. So you gonna get that anyway. Cause mama gonna, if the throne come through mama, who you think she gonna get a throne to? Her son. So automatically you got it. Why is you fighting it? You fake ass nigga. I declare war on all niggas that disrespect the black woman. At all. I declare war on your ass. I disrespect your God, your prophet. I don't give a fuck about none of them. If you disrespect the black woman, I declare war on your ass. Okay? And you got a lot of niggas out here talking about the black woman is God. They ain't even got a black mama. Half of them mixed breeds. I don't want to call no names. Almost slipped. Called the nigga name. I don't want to give him no shout out. You got niggas out here talking about the black woman is God. And they mama ain't even black. They just latched on to it. Because it's the right thing to say. You understand what I'm saying? But they can't live it out. Because the first thing that defines your race is your mama. How the hell you gonna love the black woman and your mama's a cracker? That mean, goddammit, if this shit go down, you got mixed loyalties. Who you gonna roll with? Huh? And most people ain't gonna roll against their mama. Okay? Most people ain't gonna roll against their mama. Just like I said when Kanye, with his little punk ass, gonna take the shit back when he disrespected the white woman. Whatever her name was on stage, he should have rolled it out. Yeah, he should have rolled it out. He should have rolled it out. Then he gonna degrade himself after all that time and gonna apologize to George Bush. For what? I mean, that was what we needed at that time. When he said that George Bush hate all black people, he should have stood on that. That would have been history. Lost it. They put the pressure on him, say, nigga, we're gonna take all your little millions, nigga. Put your ass back in the projects in Chicago, nigga. And the nigga say, I dance. I apologize. Apologize to the little white. And then Obama, he won't say nothing about Sean Bell. No. He won't say nothing about Ayanna. But when Kanye talked about the little white woman, you know why? Because it reminded him of his mama, which was a white woman. Okay? So you can never get away from that, because that's the breast that you suckle from. You understand what I'm saying? And that's the strongest bond in humanity, is the bond between a mother and a child. That's just it. It can be broken now, but most times you got to be a low-life motherfucker to disrespect your mama. You understand me? You got to be the lowest of the low. Okay? And so our ancestors, and so when you look up on the wall, you see the throne. It's the lap of your mama. It ain't that you gonna lose. And see the thing about a woman, and I know this, she ain't gonna hold you back from being no lion. That's right. Because that's the most beautiful shit in action, baby. A motherfucking lion that untamed. You understand what I'm saying? Out there on the prairie, doing his thing, that's the coldest shit that can be seen with the naked eye. So she wants to see that. She ain't gonna hold you back. See, that's a nigga with insecurity. That's a nigga with insecurity. When you see a nigga disrespect a black woman and can't accept the black woman as God, you understand? But I keep understanding, she's not God, but the black man is God. How is that possible? How can she less than God, but she can birth him? If God is, in my understanding mathematics, that God is infinite. All things comprises all things. If you got a gallon, a jug, and it says a gallon of milk or a gallon of water, the container got to be at least the same in space and width to contain it. How the hell, I mean, that's what I'm trying to, you can only put a gallon of water in a container that hold a gallon. So how in the hell can God be greater than the container or be more than the container? It would be leaking all over the damn place. Okay? It wouldn't be able to contain it. So it had to be at least as equal to that which it contains. I don't understand what kind of mathematics them niggas got, but they weak. And them niggas need to go rethink them goddamn mathematics. I love it. I stay on them niggas, because I know I got the truth on my side. I know I got the ancestors on my side and on our side. Okay? Go back to the walls. Rethink it. Make sure that it fits your situation. That's the metal now. It's always changing. It's based on the situation of the people. Okay? You motherfucker talking about they can read metal now. If it don't tell you to kill a goddamn cracker, you ain't reading it right, motherfucker. The hell you talking about it mean, nigga, that shit don't mean none of that shit y'all talking about. You understand what I'm saying? It's always change. It's a living language. It feels the pain of the people. And the metal netter will always tell the people what is needed for the best benefit of the people. When they came in and raped our land, this is what it told us to do. It told us